Hello, student. चलो आज ready and next section साठी as per the previous session we discussed about the viscosity of the fluid. We discussed the different property of the fluid over here. Streamline flow काय असतो किंवा turbulent flow काय असतो, what is its property also. त्यानंतर आपण viscosity च्या concerning आपण डिस्कस केलं होतं. That is a too much important theorem or the concept which is the Bernoulli's theorem. Bernoulli's theorem पण आपण concept clear केला होता. But there are the too many applications which depends upon the Bernoulli's theorem. ते पण आपण बघणार आहोत. But त्याच्यातले आपण काही examples बघणार आहोत. That's why you can say you can clear the concept of the Bernoulli's theorem. Bernoulli's theorem कसं काम करतो आणि कशा पद्धतीचं तो वर्किंग करतो ते आपण बघणार आहोत. First of all, we will little bit the back towards the fluid continuity. Bernoulli's theorem किंवा आपण मागच्या वेळेला जो बघितला होता की there is some pipe of the different diameter, but having the difference in the velocity or the difference in the pressure also त्याचा पण आपण concept बघितला होता. Okay, at the certain height. There are the two position of the narrower region and the wider region. अशा टाईपचा तो पाईप होता and the fluid which is passing through it. आता त्याच्या कन्सर्निंग आपण कंटिन्युटी ऑफ द फ्लुइड डायनामिक्स असं म्हटलं चालतं त्याला. तर त्याच्या कन्सेप्ट क्लिअर करायला आपण हा एक छोटासा जो मागच्या साईडला जो कन्सेप्ट क्लिअर केला होता डिफरंट डायमीटरचा ट्यूब, तो पण आपण कन्सेप्ट क्लिअर करणार आहोत. त्याच्यामधनं व्यवस्थित क्लिअर होईल की एक्झॅक्टली वेलोसिटीचा आणि प्रेशर ऑफ द फ्लुइडचं एक्झॅक्टली काय. तो जर एकदा जर कन्सेप्ट झाला तर यू कॅन क्लिअर आउट द बर्नौलीज थिअरम अँड सो ऑन कन्सेप्ट ओव्हर हिअर. फ्लुइडची प्रॉपर्टीजच्या कन्सर्निंग कसे त्याचे प्रॉपर्टीज आहेत ते पण तुम्ही क्लिअर केले जाते. So first of all, we look out the continuity of the fluid mechanics or the dynamics. So let's look out the continuity of the fluid dynamics. As per the previous session, we look out this one as the pipe, which is the fluid which is flowing through the larger one diameter, and there is a at that side there is a narrower diameter. ठीक आहे. आता या डायमीटर मधून जेव्हा फ्लुइड फ्लो होतं तर नॅचरली डायमीटर जास्त असल्यामुळे त्याचा एरिया सुद्धा जास्त असणार आहे. ओके. अँड दिस वन इज द नॅरो डायमीटर, तर त्याचा एरिया किंवा एरिया ऑफ क्रॉस सेक्शन सुद्धा थोडासा कमी असणार आहे ऍज कम्पेअर्ड टू द वायडर. ओके. सो दिस वन इज द पी क्यूब विच इज द एरिया ऑफ द फ्लुइड म्हटलं तरी चालते किंवा एरिया ऑफ द पाईप और एरिया ऑफ द क्रॉस सेक्शन म्हटलं चालते. A1 is the area of the cross section, D1 which is the diameter, D2 is the other side diameter, RS which is the section which is flowing through the fluid which is flowing through so that's a particular area. But the fluid, this one fluid which is incompressible. Fluid ही compress नसल्यामुळे there is a property which is accommodated, म्हणजे जे गॅसेस पार्टिकल असतात हे गॅसेस पार्टिकल जे असतात हे कॉम्प्रेस होऊ शकतात. ओके. वन ऑफ द रबर लाईक सॉलिड ते पण कॉम्प्रेस होऊ शकतात, बट इन द केस ऑफ द लिक्विड देर इज नो कॉम्प्रेशन ॲट ऑल. ओके. तर हे जे फ्लुइड आहे हे फ्लुइड हे इनकॉम्प्रेसिबल असतात. ठीक आहे. दॅट्स वाय द मास ऍज पर द कन्झर्वेशन मास नायदर बी क्रिएटेड नॉर बी डिस्ट्रॉयड. मास हा क्रिएट पण होऊ शकते डिस्ट्रॉयड, बट इट इज ए कन्झर्व. कन्झर्व म्हणजे दॅट इज द पार्टिकल ऑफ द फ्लुइड विच इज गेट अकोमोडेट. ठीक आहे. ते पार्टिकल काय करतात स्वतःला अकोमोडेट करतात. दॅट्स वाय द रिजन इन द वायडर रिजन द वेलोसिटी ऑफ द V1 अँड द वेलोसिटी इन द नॅरोवर रिजन V2. But in the case of the V1, what is the speed of fluid and what is the speed of the narrower region? तुम्ही बघत असाल की वायडर रिजन वरची फ्लुइडची जी स्पीड आहे विच इज व्हेरी मच लोअर दॅन द नॅरोवर रिजन. आता नॅरोवर रिजन मधून ज्या वेळेला फ्लुइड पास आउट करतो तर त्याची वेलॉसिटी जास्त असते बिकॉज ऑफ अकोमोडेशन ऑफ द पार्टिकल. पार्टिकलचं अकोमोडेशन जेव्हा होते तेव्हा त्याचा पार्टिकल तो अकोमोडेट करतो किंवा त्या सिच्युएशनला ऍडजस्ट करायचा प्रयत्न करतो. दॅट्स वाय द वेलॉसिटी इज टू बी इन्क्रीज. देर इज नो नथिंग रिझन. तर जेव्हा याच्यामध्ये फ्लुइड जातो या सेक्शनला जातो तर त्यावेळेला वेलोसिटी इज टू बी इन्क्रीज दॅन द वायडर रिजन. देन द फ्लुइड देन कम्स अगेन टू द वायडर रिजन, द वेलोसिटी इज टू बी लो. हा अकोमोडेशन ऑफ द पार्टिकल बिकॉज द बेसिक रिजन इज दॅट द फ्लुइड इज इनकॉम्प्रेसिबल. फ्लुइड इनकॉम्प्रेसिबल आहे, तो कॉम्प्रेस होऊ शकत नाही. That's why the mass which is passing through that wider region or the narrow region which is to be the same. दोन्ही याच्यातला मास सेमच राहणार. तर ते आपण बघणार आहोत की ऍक्च्युअली कंटिन्युटी ऑफ द फ्लुइड काय आहे ते बघणार आहोत आपण. बट देर इज ए व्हेरिएबिलिटी इन द प्रेशर ऑल्सो. ऍज पर द बर्नौलीज थिअरमच्या कन्सर्निंग बघितलं होतं की प्रेशरच्या कन्सर्निंग तो चेंज होऊ शकतो. ठीक आहे. पण इन द केस ऑफ द वेलोसिटी अकॉमोडेशन ऑफ द पार्टिकल, वेलोसिटी त्यामध्ये डिफरंट 100% राहतात. बट बिकॉज ऑफ दॅट इज द रिजन इन द अकॉमोडेशन ऑफ द पार्टिकल. आणि जेव्हा फ्लुइड पुन्हा वायडर रिजन मध्ये असेल देन इट अगेन अकॉमोडेट अँड देन गेट द वेलोसिटी इज इज लोअर देन अगेन. तर या वायडर रिजन मध्ये फ्लुइडची जी वेलोसिटी आहे ऍज मच ऍज द स्लोअर दॅन द वायडर नॅरो रिजन. सॉरी. ठीक आहे. आता यामधला मास आपण बघूया की मास ऑफ द फ्लुइड, दिस वन मास ऑफ द फ्लुइड या पूर्ण एरिया मधलं. ठीक आहे. हा एरिया ऑफ A1. So mass of the fluid which is passing through the wider region in the delta time t having the area of A1. ठीक है. Fluid which is passing through the wider region of the area of the A1, but in the delta t time तितक्या वेळामध्ये त्या पर्टिक्युलर एरियामध्ये हा एरिया ऑफ द क्रॉस सेक्शन फ्लुइड which is passing through. ठीक है. So delta t multiplied by A1. Okay. Then what is the velocity? Velocity V1. Velocity V1 and the diameter D1. That's why the total mass of the fluid which is flowing through the wider region is, so total amount of the fluid which is passing through the area of the cross section is delta t within a time duration A1 and the V1. ठीक है. So delta t A1 V1, but the density is to be considered. That's why the rho. ठीक है. So PQ, which is having the mass of that particular fluid or area of cross section, is the total amount of the fluid which is passing through the wider region in the rho delta T A1 V1. ठीक. In the case of the PQ section, PQ region मधून आपल्याला किती amount of the fluid passing होणारा rho delta T A1 and the V1. Then in the case of the RS, in the case of the RS, only area of the cross section and the V1 or the velocity is to be the different. We know that the velocity is to be the different in the both of the section also. So that's why rho delta T A2 and the V2. Okay. So this one is the different amount and this one is the different amount, but the mass of the fluid which is passing through the wider region and the which is to be the same only, but there is a difference in the velocity. Velocity मध्ये difference because of there is the accommodation of the particle behind it. The त्याची जी property है accommodation of the particle which is a reason behind it. That's why the both of the amount of the fluid which is passing through the wider and the slower region, wider rho delta T A1 V1 and the delta rho delta T A2 and the V2. We just equalize the mass of the fluid which is passing through the wider region, which is equal to the mass of the fluid which is passing through the narrower region. That's why both equations are equalized. That's why rho delta T A1 V1 which is equal to rho delta T A2 and V2. Okay, so we equalize the both of the equation in concerning of the mass because the mass is neither be created nor be destroyed. So the mass which is passing through the this one section to the this one section which is equal. That's why we equalize both of the equation. So rho and delta T remain behind A1 V1 which is equal to A2 V2. A1 V1 which is equal to the A2 V2. So we just call this one is dV upon dt. dV upon dt. So there is a change of the velocity per unit time. There is a changes of the velocity per unit time. So that's why this one term, which is called as the continuity of the fluid, त्याला आपण continuity of the fluid. So हा formula continuity of fluid आपल्याला लक्षात ठेवणं आहे A1 B1 or AV dV upon dt. So this one is the continuity of the fluid. Is clear and understood? Okay. After this, we quick look at the Bernoulli's principle or the Bernoulli's concept. आपण एक मेन फॉर्म्युल्यापर्यंत आलो होतो, which is a constant जी टर्म आहे ती आपल्याला आपण बघून घेऊ आपण त्याला की एक्झॅक्टली व्हॉट इज द बर्नौलीज थ्योरम कन्सेप्ट काय आहे. सो देयर इज ए फायनल वन फॉर्म्युला इन द प्रीवियस सेशन इज P1 minus P2, which is equal to 1/2 rho V2 square minus V1 square plus rho G H2 minus H1. What is the formula? P2 minus P1, which is equal to 1/2 rho V2 square minus V1 square plus rho G H2 minus H1. So this one formula, as per the law, we get concerned with the kinetic energy, and this one is the formula which is get concerned with the potential energy. And this one term, we know that there is a work done. There is a work done. So the principle or the concept which is clear that the work done of the fluid by the surrounding fluid the work done of the fluid which is done by the surrounding fluid, which is equal to the sum of kinetic energy and the potential energy. There is a work done of the fluid by the surrounding of the fluid, which is equal to the sum of kinetic energy and the potential energy. But the kinetic energy we can write V2 square minus V1 square, and then the concerning of the potential H2 minus H1. That's why we can say that kinetic energy, there is a change in kinetic energy and there is a change in potential energy. Okay, that's why there is a work done of the fluid, work done fluid चे concerning झाला by the surrounding of the fluid, which is equal to the sum of changes in the kinetic energy and the plus changes in the potential energy. So that is the Bernoulli's concept. So there is the next one step. We solve this one equation over here, and there is a constant term of the Bernoulli's concept. Okay. So let's again write P1 minus P2, which is equal to 1/2 rho V2 square minus 1/2 rho V1 square plus rho G H2 minus rho G H1. Okay, so this one bracket is to be the solve. 1/2 आतमध्ये गेला आणि हा rho G पण आतमध्ये गेला. That's why the whole term is 1/2 rho V2 square minus 1/2 rho V1 square plus rho G H2 minus rho G H1. So there is a P1 and this one V1 and the H1, which is on the first of the side or the left of the side, आणि बाकीचे जे टर्म्स आहे आपण राईट हँड साइडला घालूया. तर दोन्ही डायमीटरच्या कन्सर्निंग जे काय तर ते कॉन्स्टंट टर्म आहे. सो दॅट वी कॅन राईट P1 प्लस 1/2 rho V1 square plus rho G H1 which is equal to the P2 shifted toward the right hand side. So P2 plus this one is the remaining term. So 1/2 rho V2 square, and this one is also remaining term. So plus rho G H2. P1 plus 1/2 rho V1 square plus rho G H1, which is equal to P2 plus 1/2 rho V2 square plus rho G H2. Diameter of the another one, diameter of the left hand side or the right hand side, then get equalize. So we get the constant term. We get the constant term because of the two of the sides which is to be the equal. That's why we can write as P pressure for all plus 1/2 rho V square plus rho G H. P plus V1, this one is the V2, H1, this one is the H2. So there is a verification in the pipe, also wider region and the narrow region. So that's why we get the constant term over here. So P, which is equal to 1/2 rho V square plus rho G H, which is equal to the constant. This one is the Bernoulli's concept. This one is the Bernoulli's concept. There is no doubt. So this one is the equation which is used for the Bernoulli's concept also. But this one is the constant term of the Bernoulli's concept. Okay, let's do it. Now we learn the applications of the Bernoulli's concept. Okay, then there are the too many applications over here. 2-3 कन्सेप्ट जरी आपल्याला माहिती पडले की एक्झॅक्टली बर्नौलीज कन्सेप्ट कशा पद्धतीचं कामात करतो तर ते पण आपण बघणार आहोत. तर फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल look at this one is the container over here which is in the wider region and this one is the narrower region. The whole liquid or the whole fluid which is passing through the narrower region, which is having the pressure of the P and the P0, and the upper one region which is having the height of H from the lower region. हा कन्सेप्ट पाईपच्या कन्सर्निंग पण बघितला होता, पण दिस वन इज द कंटेनर ओव्हर हियर, सो विच इज कॉल्ड एज द E-flux. E-flux, which is a property, that is the E-flux, that is the flow out of म्हणजे फ्लुइड त्या नॅरोवर रिजन मधून कसा फ्लो आउट ऑफ होतो त्याला म्हणायचं E-flux. So as per as the Bernoulli's concept, we have the constant term P plus 1/2 rho V square plus rho GH, which is equal to constant. Look at how it is to be the remember that. You know that the Bernoulli's concept, which is concerning with the potential energy, kinetic energy, and the pressure, or the work done between the pressure. Okay, so this one is the pressure, first of the term, plus there is a kinetic energy. 1/2 mv square, that is a rho v square, and a rho gh, that is a potential energy, which is to be the constant. So there is no need to be the remember over here or the त्याला नेहमी हे करायची जरूरत नाही, लर्न करायची गरज नाही. फक्त एक कन्सेप्च्युअल तुम्ही जर लक्षात ठेवला तर त्याचा फॉर्म्युला इझिली तुम्हाला समजायला. ओके, सो P plus 1/2 rho v square plus rho gh, which is equal to the constant sum. This one is the Bernoulli's concept, constant. Okay, constant term. So as far as we can write as P1. So this one is the pressure. Pressure for the this one there is a P and there is a P0. So there is a difference between the pressure also. Now for this we can write this one is the equation as concerning with the pressure one. This one is the P0 and this one is the P of the free surface and the narrower region. Okay, so we can write as there is a pressure of one of the side P plus 1/2 rho V1 square, or the V square we can write as the plus rho GH. Okay, so P 1/2 rho V square plus rho GH equal to the this one side P0, then there P0 plus 1/2 rho V square plus the height is to be the 0 as compared to this one height which is found on the free surface of the fluid. That's why we can write the H, or we can assume, or we can take the equation in the H. So there is no need because of the H at this position which is height is 0 height. That's why the height घेतली नाही तरी चालते. So there is no the necessity of the height over here. So P0 plus 1/2 rho V square. Okay. But there is a difference in the velocity also. At this position, the velocity is to be the different of the fluid, and this one is the velocity is to also different at the another end or the narrower end. So we can assume as V1 square and the V2 square. Okay. So this one clear? P plus 1/2 rho V1 square plus rho G H, which is equal to P0, and this one is plus 1/2 rho V2 square. Okay. But at the free surface of the fluid and the narrower end of the this one container having the equal atmospheric pressure. That's why this one atmospheric pressure at this one end and this one is to be the equal. So this one pressure we can write also the P0. वरच्या साइडला पण atmospheric pressure तेवढंच राहणार आहे. Narrower region ला सुद्धा atmospheric तेवढंच राहणार आहे. That's why we can take out the P0 plus 1/2 rho V1 square plus rho GH, which is equal to P0 plus 1/2 rho V2 square. So P0 get cancelled. The remaining term is 1/2 rho V1 square plus rho GH, which is equal to 1/2 rho V2 square. आपल्याला एक्झॅक्टली नॅरोवन रिजन मधनं किती फ्लुइड कोणत्या वेलोसिटीने बाहेर पडतं, तर वी हॅव टू कॅल्क्युलेट द V2. आपल्याला काय कॅल्क्युलेट करायचं आहे? V2. V1 फ्रॉम अप्पर वन अँड V2 इज द लोअर वन. की फ्लुइड जेव्हा त्या कंटेनर मधनं बाहेर पडतं नॅरोवन रिजन मधनं, तर व्हॉट इज द व्हॅल्यू ऑर व्हॉट इज द इक्वेशन ऑफ द V2. कोणत्या वेलोसिटीने ते फ्लुइड पडतंय ते आपल्याला बघायचं आहे. सो आपल्याला यामध्ये V2 तर काढायचंच आहे, पण व्हॉट इज द व्हॅल्यू ऑफ द V1. आपल्याला V1 ची व्हॅल्यू इम्प्लिमेंट करायचं आहे. लुक आउट द स्टेप. हळूहळू ती स्टेप लक्षात येते. पहिल्यांदा बर्नौलीचा कन्सेप्ट कॉन्स्टंट पहिल्यांदा लिहा. त्या कन्सेप्टने व्हेलॉसिटीचा आपल्याला डिफरन्स करायचा आहे. त्यानंतर प्रेशरचा सुद्धा आपल्याला डिफरन्स करायचा आहे बिकॉज ऑफ द P1 अँड द P0. बट इन द केस ऑफ द ऍटमॉस्फिअरिक प्रेशर वरच्या अप्पर वन लेअरचा म्हणजे फ्री सरफेस ऑफ द फ्लुइड आणि नॅरोवर रिजनचा ऍटमॉस्फिअरिक प्रेशर सेम राहतो. दॅट्स वाय वी टेकन ॲट द बोथ ऑफ द साइड इज टू बी द P0. P0 get cancelled. We have this one term. And now in this equation we can implement the V1. V1 कसं implement करणार आहे? The flow of the continuity मध्ये. Flow of continuity चा फॉर्म्युला काय? Flow of continuity चा फॉर्म्युला आहे A1 V1, which is equal to A2 V2. Basic term is the AV. Okay. Basic term is the AV, and which is equal to dB upon dt. There is the changes in the velocity per unit, and that is the continuity flow. So that's why we can write as the A1 V1, which is equal to the A2 V2. Both of the concerning upon flow of continuity the formula that they implement केलेला आहे. So we calculate the V1. So V1, which is equal to A2 upon A1 multiplied by V2. V1, which is equal to A2 upon A1 multiplied by V2. Now, this one V1, which is implemented in this equation. Okay. So that's why we can write as 1/2 rho V1 square. That is A1 upon A2, this one bracket, V2, this one bracket, square, plus rho GH, which is equal to 1/2 rho V2 square. Okay, so V1, this one term, which can be replaced by the value of the V1, A2 upon A1, multiplied by V2, that is the flow of continuity. त्याचा फॉर्म्युला आपण त्याच्यात इम्प्लिमेंट केला. व्हॉट इज द फॉर्म्युला? A2 upon A1 multiplied by V1. म्हणून इथे इम्प्लिमेंट केलेला विदिन स्क्वेअर ब्रॅकेट. सो 1/2 rho A1 upon A2 multiplied by V2 whole bracket square because the velocity of the sphere plus rho GH, which is equal to 1/2 rho V2 square. Okay, so this can be we can solve the thoroughly equation over here. So I write this one equation at that side also. So what is the equation? 1/2 rho, this one is the square, that's why we write as A2 upon A1, that is the velocity, A2 upon A1. So we can write as here also A2 upon A1, which is square V2 square plus rho GH, which is equal to the 1/2 rho V2 square. What is the formula? 1/2 rho A2 upon A1, that is the A2 upon A1, okay? Square plus V2 square plus rho GH, which is equal to, this one is the right hand term, 1/2 rho V2 square. Okay, so you see that the rho is to be the common atom, that's why आपण त्याला consider करणार नाही आहोत, ठीक आहे? And the 1/2 is to be the common of the both of the side, but when we remove the 1/2 portion, there is the impact on this one term. Okay, we can write as A2 upon A1 whole square V2 square plus 1/2 का impact किती पडेल, twice rho GH, which is equal to the rho V2 square. Okay, so this one is the final term. We can take out as the rho also. This one is to cancel. There is no need to be the. आपण याला काय केलं, रो प्रत्येक कॉमन आहे तर आपण या टर्म मध्ये घेतला नाही. That's why there is no need to take the rho over here. म्हणून आपल्याला फॉर्म्युला काय मिळाला, A2 upon A1 square V2 square plus twice GH equal to the V2 of square. ठीक आहे, आपण थोडंसं इम्प्लिमेंट करूया, हा V2 आणि V2 एक टर्म करूया. That's why twice GH, which is equal to V2 square minus A2 upon A1 square V2 square. ठीक है, twice GH, which is equal to the V2 square, this one is the term on the right hand side, minus A2 upon A1 square and the V1 square. So V2 and the V2 is to be the common, that's why twice GH, which is equal to V2 square 1 minus A2 upon A1 square. Okay, twice GH V2 आपण मागच्या साइडला काढलं, बाहेरच्या साइडला काढलं, so 1 minus A2 upon A1, 1 minus A2 upon A1 square. This is also the equation of the Bernoulli's theorem or the Bernoulli's concept also. But in the case of the equation A2, this one is the term A2 हा एरिया जो खालच्या साइडचा आहे आणि एरिया जो वरच्या साइडला आहे. दिस वन इज द फ्री सरफेस ऑफ द फ्लुइड and a narrow एंडचा एरिया एकदम लहान आहे. So A2 which is very much lesser than the A1, फ्री सरफेसच्या एरियापेक्षा नॅरो रिजनचा जो एरिया फार कमी आहे. That's why there is no need to be the considered over here. That's why we reduce the whole term also. ही टर्म आपल्याला काय करता येईल, रिड्यूस केल्या जाते. So final formula काय आपल्याकडे राहील, V2 square which is equal to twice GH. आपल्याला काय कॅल्क्युलेट करायचं होतं की नॅरो रिजन मधनं किती वेलोसिटीने फ्लुइड बाहेरच्या साईडला पडतो. That's why V2 which is equal to under root twice GH. V2 which is equal to the V1 above velocity, below velocity V2. That's why the formula is V2 which is equal to under root twice GH. That is the velocity which is passing through the narrower region of the fluid. So that is the V2 which is equal to under root twice GH. This one equation, there is no delegate equation over here. So first of all, you have to remember the Bernoulli's concept, Bernoulli's constant concept, and then you clear out that V0 कुठे असतो, P0 कुठे असतो, किंवा एरियाच्या कन्सर्निंग कसा व्हेरिफिकेशन येतो, हाईट असेल तर काय होईल, तर त्या कन्सर्निंग तुम्ही त्या पद्धतीने त्याची इम्प्लिमेंट करा. You can 100% can sure that you can write this one equation also. You can write this equation 3 or 4 times regularly. So there is a very much simple one equation, and this one equation I think is mostly asked in the board examination, and this one is concept which is very much useful for the NEET and JEE students.